Everheart. You hear the bell there. This is our second matchup of the evening. We've got the debuting Ethan Everheart taking on Jax Johnson, one-on-one action.
I'm excited for this one, Caitlin Diamond. Can you believe it? Our 3-year anniversary here at Ironheart Professional Wrestling.
I know, most companies do not make it this far, and for a plethora of reasons. So I just want to give props to Ironheart Pro and to Doc for keeping this dream alive.
So we're still kicking. You see what I did there? Kicking.
Kickstart my heart.
Yeah. Good. Jax Johnson getting a little snapmate here. Excellent control by Ethan Everheart. Spoke too soon. Jax Johnson getting the wrist right back.
Now you know Ethan Everheart. Whoa! You really forced him over there with that snapmare.
Now listen, as another kid who came from the woods, I can tell you that these kids from the woods here, they're pretty tough.
Well, he needs to be. He just got Hurricane Rana'd.
Jax Johnson sporting a new attire here this evening.
Yeah, he's changing the look up. He's changing the hair up. I dig it. Trying to set up for that patented submission hold. Or perhaps just a pretzel.
Tying him up. Jax Johnson, he's been showing off his submission ability as of late. And he really just tied up Ethan Everheart here.
He can't pin him like this, but nice.
Well, I hope he was in scouts so he knew how to undo himself there. But he didn't.
He got broken out of it the hard way with a drop kick.
That's how you release all knots, right? You drop kick it.
It's not a bad idea. I've got a couple knots I can't get out at home.
Have you tried drop kicking?
I haven't, but you know what? I probably should.
Throwing a missile drop kick around the house.
Oh, I don't know about a missile drop kick. That's asking too much.
If the regular drop kick doesn't work, I'll tell you what, Ethan Everheart, some glancing blows to Jax Johnson. I bet he didn't expect Jax Johnson to be wearing these black shorts when he was in the ring. It's probably taking him off guard a little bit. And I love that move, Jax Johnson with a big jawbreaker. And an excellent counter by Ethan Everheart, tripping up Jax Johnson, not letting him get going, and what a splash.
Nice.
Ethan Everheart, such an innovative splash here, getting a 2 count and a near fall on Jax Johnson.
Trying to impress here with a debut and a W is Everheart. I know he's been trying to get in with Ironheart Pro for a while, and we're glad that our schedules are finally on the same page. Oh my God!
One of Iowa's finest in the ring here. Ethan Everheart trying to make his name here at Ironheart Pro Wrestling. They're a second match.
Jax Johnson just ate that turnbuckle for dinner. Hard to fight back.
And now you see Jax Johnson on the upswing, trying to get himself back into things. Ethan Everheart is taking control.
I believe this is a first time ever matchup as well. So definitely a feeling out process here between both men.
And Everhart's making the spotlight all his. Jax Johnson, much needed elbow to the head of Ethan Everheart. Another kick for his trouble. And up to the top goes Jax Johnson.
Oh.
A huge splash, and Ethan caught that.
Look at the power of Everheart. Nice Samoan drop. Here's a cover. Just a 2 count.
What an excellent way things unfolded there. Ethan Everheart having the strength and the footwork to catch Jax Johnson and thankfully run right into those back turnbuckles, those corner turnbuckles.
He seems real surprised that he didn't get the win there. I mean, he's a really tall guy, so when you get Samoan drop from that height, it's definitely more effective than your typical Samoan drop.
There's some real impressive fluidity. But Jax Johnson, he's not going away. Got Ethan Everheart in the corner here, trying to give him an Irish whip. The other side of the ring. There we go.
Oh, jeez. Oh!
Everheart caught him.
That is something that he pulled off.
Oh!
Just...
Codebreaker right in the corner from Jax Johnson.
Yeah, before I can even get an explanation out.
That wasn't impressive up and over. Jax Johnson is not letting this get to him. Skid the cat back in the ring, and there's a drop kick too for his troubles. Speaking of those.
Yeah, I don't know how much of that one he got, but momentum could carry you quite a bit.
This man has not gone away. Jax Johnson, just a couple of key wins away from making his name here in Ironheart Pro Wrestling.
Certainly, he's had some extremely impressive performances. He's just looking to break out, but that was a T-bone suplex.
Excellent throw by Ethan Everheart, and he almost had him right there. Excellent back and forth. Both these competitors trying to become victorious here in the second match here at Ironheart Professional Wrestling. This is Power Struggle, folks. We're at the True Players Sports Trade Facility here in Rosemount, Minnesota.
You're seeing a power struggle right now.
Ironheart Professional Wrestling is a battle for prominence, a battle to get up the ladder here. It's been back and forth, and once again, Jax Johnson avoiding that suplex. Ethan Everheart holding on in the corner.
Nice spinning heel kick.
Going for another kick, Jax Johnson. There we go.
With the rebound. Nicely done.
Jax Johnson landing that huge kick, and
I love that. It's a variation of a Regal cutter.
that Regal cutter gets only a 2 count.
Jax Johnson's really been cleaning up his game.
Every single thing that Ethan Everheart has brought forth, Jax Johnson has had an answer to right here. And what was supposed to be an impressive showing for Ethan Everhart is about to turn upside down on him here. Jax Johnson is G'ing up for something big here. What's he going for? Everheart had it sounded, and what a big
diving shoulder tackle. See that every day.
That took him out in a huge German suplex.
Holding Johnson inside out. And before he's even got a chance to remember what his name is, oh, here we go. Back and forth we go.
Who's gonna get leverage? Who's gonna get Ethan Hart gets a pin off.
Beautiful.
Oh, it's a transition. Another transition. Only a 2 count. Only 2 count TJ Bulls.
Oh, dragon screw whip.
Excellent dragon screw maneuver by Jax Johnson.
And that sets up for the deadly Jax the Ripper.
Oh, tell me he's gonna tie him up again, and oh!
He's got it.
Applying pressure, that left leg here. He's gonna rip his knee right off.
Calf out, man. That is
He's trying
gnarly.
to detach the lower end of his left leg. He is trying to steal the bottom left leg of Ethan Everheart.
Now he's got it fully.
He's transitioning into a full. This is a full body. There's no getting out of this.
And he taps.
There's no escaping that.
This match, Jax Johnson.
Full of surprises is Jax Johnson, really cleaning up his technical game. And I think this is a key victory for him right now.
I agree with that, Caitlin Diamond. And, man, there was no key to get out of that submission. That might be the second time we've seen that maneuver out of him. I don't see any way you get out of that.
It's a double whammy, really. I mean, anybody who touches their own legs knows how sensitive your calves are. And they're very vulnerable. But just with no arms to get a rope break, Ethan Everheart had to tap.
Well, Jax Johnson walking away your victor.